All right, so I kind of wanted to talk about dealing with frustration in creative fields. So it's important for you to remember that when it comes to working professionally in the industry, um, your vision is second. Because based on the creative director, you know, whoever's in charge of the project, that's the person who usually has the final say, who has the idea of what it's going to be. Unless you're working on your own personal project, I would just give up on trying to get things to look the way you want them to look. Because you're going to get really frustrated when you think something's supposed to look this way. Da, da, da. Just the best option for you is to just listen to what you're told and implement the design, because the design isn't your design. It's not yours. It's whoever company it is, whoever it's their vision. It's in that your job is to get there and execute somebody's vision and not yours. And that's something it took me a very long time to grasp, and it's something that I still battle with till today, is understanding that okay, this isn't my project, this is me executing their vision, and with executing their vision, hopefully their instructions are clear and concise, their references are very accurate, and the storyboard and everything else is well fleshed out. And that's a lot of the issues that you will run into in the industry, is if somebody's storyboards aren't well fleshed out, or the direction for the piece isn't fully thought out and everything isn't ready, you might run into some trouble where you interpret it a certain way and somebody else, or like somebody else sees it, the person who it's supposed to go to, the project manager, somebody sees it and they say, okay, well, that's not the vision we have, blah blah blah, and then you have to change it. So my biggest takeaway is, don't get too attached to projects. Don't get too attached, because they're not your babies. They're not your, you know, that, wash your hands off that thought process, you know, because this is a project for the company, for the individual who commissioned you to do it. So if they say this red fuchsia, you jump. You say, hey, all right, this is the red fuchsia. You boom, 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 and then you put it in. You don't go, oh, maybe it'll. No, you do what they, And from working in freelance, what I found is that clients know more about what they don't want than what they want when they see it. And it makes for a little bit of working backwards a little bit, because you're supposed to get a direction. You say, okay, this is what you want, boom boom boom, you do it, and then they go, okay, that's it. But in reality, what happens, or what tends to happen, is they see what they thought was going to be this grand reveal or something, and it's lackluster, or it doesn't have the impact they thought it would have. So they're more inclined to know, okay, well, I don't like that, and then you have to go in another route and say, okay, what do you like, da, 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 and try to help them figure it out. So yeah, that's pretty much my little pep talk today, is remember that your vision is supposed to be reserved for your off time, your off hours on your personal projects. When you get to work, when you're a professional in the industry, your time, your vision is their vision. It's their execution, it's their vision, and usually they'll be quick to let you know. So definitely think about that. All right. So don't go into these studios thinking, all right, this is how da 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 da. All right. Well, if they've got a vision, they're, 9 times out of 10, they're going to want to stick to that vision of how they think it's supposed to look, how they feel it's supposed to look. So trying to vary sometimes is quite futile. If you're an awesome enough artist, you can get in there and you can be like, I change this art style to this, and that. And, sometimes there are clients that are more receptive, but you have to kind of tread lightly and be careful whenever you do things like that. So, yeah, that's definitely it. Remember, you're executing the client's vision, not your vision. So definitely be more patient, be more, chill out, definitely listen more than you talk. And give, good feedback, and be able to be responsive to taking criticism, because that's definitely a huge part of the industry. All right, so this is Ty on the Art of Struggle, signing out.